Anywhere in any life, any form of life, even Jose Benavidez knows this. In the streets, in the ring, if somebody beats your son like crap, beat the crap out of your son, you don't go and disrespect that man who whooped your son in a fight. Anywhere on earth, after a man's son get whooped by another man fair and square, you don't sit up here and disrespect the man, the only man who knocked out your son. And I see, people say that's not disrespect. You don't call the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world a runner, and then you sit around and call Jake Paul a real effing champion. Are we serious? What the F is going on in boxing? I know the racial undertone ain't like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I be seeing how people say, oh, well, I support all Mexicans, all Latins. That's cool if you do that. But let's just say I do the same thing you doing. I support all black fighters before I supported Jake Paul or Julio Cesar Chavez. It looks like, to me, Jake Paul getting called a real effing champion. And I've been hearing people say Terrence Crawford's a runner for the last 12 months. And he knocked out somebody else. The guy who says, you know, Tom and Jerry and this. Terrence Crawford knocked out his son. That ain't no, to be honest with y'all, because I've heard of, you know, a lot of these people in the boxing game being from the streets. Because, you know, boxing is not a rich man's sport. Most of these people come from difficult backgrounds. A lot of these dudes come from the streets. If you're from the streets, you should realize, or even in real life, just a normal life, you ain't gotta be a street guy, you can be a civilian. But a lot of these people come from the streets, I'm telling you that. Why are you sitting up here acting like a punk when it comes to street rules and fighting rules? And you don't gotta know everybody's language, you ain't gotta speak the same language, you ain't gotta come from the same place. People who fight each other every weekend and don't come from the same place. Why is Chavez Jr. and Jake Paul's name getting praised more than Terrence Crawford? What is the racial undertone of that? I don't like how that shit looks. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like how that looks. Why is this guy getting praised and Terrence Crawford's getting disrespected? It better be a good reason. This right here pisses me off. This has probably had me more mad than anything. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because this right here is why Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia and guys like that feel like, oh, well, if I praise my people and disrespect other people and praise my people and I'm tired of that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to hear that stuff no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I'm falling back. Nobody wants to support no racist sport, bro. People getting picked based off of their color and where they from and what they look like and what flag they got. That's why boxing is a shithole sport right now. People will say, we just had great fights. Yeah, you just had great fights. It's 2025. The hell this man talking about Jake Paul a real effing champion? And that was a great fight between him and Chavez and Jake Paul. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. And I was just finna get a man credit. I said, man, I was just finna get a man credit about looking better. I said, Rayo, I was gonna say, man, probably Rayo, man, he looked better with Benavidez in my opinion. Even though he took a loss with him, he looked better in my opinion. Like, yeah, man, Rayo looked better in my opinion, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the disrespect like that. The way he's talking about Terrence Crawford now, it's disgusting, to be honest with you. It's disgusting. The reason why it's disgusting is because Terrence Crawford, with all those knockouts, so he didn't get one knockout in his last 11 fights and he's a runner? Nah, something else going on. It better be something else going on. It better be, oh, I'm just trying to make a case for somebody. It better be something going. We got 4 weeks left until this fight. Why the hell would anybody in boxing want to discredit this fight right now? That's some hating ass shit. I don't know why that's going on, but I need to address that. That's some hating ass shit. This is why Jake Paul is in the sport, because you have people that run around and discredit black fighters, but they'll kiss these Mexican fighters and these white fighters' ass. This is why the sport of boxing is in the decline, because you got to be a certain color to be a star these days. What the hell is going on in boxing? Then you got this dude actually co-signing this. Oh, that was a great effing fight. I mean, Jake Paul's a real effing champion. That was a great fight. A great fight. Chavez and Jake Paul was a great fight. And I know I'm going off this morning. I don't care. I don't even care. That professional stuff going out the window on this one. The hell he talking about? Jake Paul, a great fight, and Canelo and Crawford. It's not. Man, get out, man. Bruh, y'all letting these dudes with these racial undertones, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all letting these guys with these racial undertones come into boxing and say all kind of disgusting stuff and don't check them for it. The racial undertones in boxing is disgusting. And this right here is my example. Anybody got something to say something. Please, I don't care how you feel about it. I'm saying 100% facts on here. If you got a problem with a fact, check that at the door or say something. Let it be known where you stand. Because you're the problem too. Boxing ain't flourishing yet. I don't see no Mayweather numbers running around, but they've been doing pay-per-view every week for the past 30 years. I don't see no Mayweather numbers since Mayweather left. Everything y'all doing is hurting the sport. Don't nobody want to hear about all that Latin and Mexican shit all day. We already doing whole fight cards for that shit. Got whole channels. You got a whole channel just for for Mexico. You got a whole channel just for goddamn Mexican fighters. You got cards waiting, not one black fighter on the card. You ain't finna see that too many times in America. Shoot, even in Africa, you got white guys fighting on African cards. So what are we talking about? Then you got guys coming over here calling our best fighters. Oh, they just gonna run. They just gonna run. Man, I don't wanna hear that shit, man. I don't wanna hear that shit. I don't wanna hear that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. People talking like that, any trainer. That's crazy. That's crazy. Running. And I just seen dudes running recently that went, man, please. Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is very disappointing, bro. And I don't care what nobody said. That's why I don't be doing no interviews, man. I just ain't gonna do it because I already know what the truth is before I even need to ask. I don't need to ask nobody about what the truth is and what's out there because I already know. And then when people say stuff, it ain't gonna be valid. This shit ain't valid right here. This ain't nothing to even talk about. Criticize Terrence Crawford for the fight with Canelo, but you cool with Chavez and Jake Paul. Man, they need to take that shit back to Mexico, man. They got a problem with the fights we having in America. Take that shit back to Mexico, man. I'm being real. Take that shit back to Mexico. If you got such a problem, go celebrate Jake Paul and Chavez down there.